If you clicked on this video, you want to know how 48 teams turns into 32 in the knockout stage of the 2026 World Cup. That's exactly what we're breaking down today. The complete system, step by step, no confusion. But here's the thing, almost nobody talks about. There's one rule buried inside this system that can end a team's World Cup because of a single yellow card. Not a loss, not a bad goal difference. One card, picked up in their very first game. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 official FIFA rules, in exact order, that decide who advances and who goes home. And you'll understand why some third-place teams make it through while better teams don't. Picture this. A team plays 3 group stage matches. They finish third in their group, third place. Most people assume they're done. They're not. They advance to the knockout round, and they're still in contention to win the whole tournament. Meanwhile, another team scored more goals, had a better record, and they flew home early because of a card they picked up on a Tuesday night. That is the 2026 World Cup, and that's exactly why this format is the most unpredictable in the history of the tournament. For the first time ever, 32 of the 48 teams advanced to the knockout stage. That's 2/3 of all teams. But the system that decides which 32 is more ruthless than it looks. Let's start from scratch. Simple version first. 2026 has 48 teams. They're split into 12 groups, 4 teams per group. Every team plays 3 matches, one against each other team in their group. Win gets you 3 points. Draw gets you 1. Loss gets you nothing. After 3 games, the top 2 teams from every group automatically move on. 12 groups times 2. That's 24 teams who are safe. Done deal. If you've watched a World Cup before, this part feels familiar. Top 2 qualify. Simple. But here's where 2026 is completely different from every World Cup before it, because 24 more teams are still alive, through a path that has never existed at any World Cup before this one. Every group has a team that finishes third. 12 groups means 12 third-place teams. In every World Cup before 2026, all of them went home. 0 exceptions. Not this year. In 2026, all 12 third-place teams get thrown into one big, combined table. The 8 best among them advance to the round of 32 and join the knockout stage. That's the brand new round of 32. Never existed before. 32 teams in the knockout bracket. Right now, while you're watching your team's group matches, there are 2 races happening at the same time. Race 1, can your team finish top 2? Race 2, if third, are they good enough against everyone else? You're not just competing against 3 other teams, you're competing against 47 other countries. 24 group winners and runners-up, plus the 8 best third-place teams, equals 32 teams in the knockout stage. 16 teams go home after the group stage. That's it. There are 5 official criteria, applied in strict order. The moment one separates the teams, the others don't matter. Most fans know the first 2. Almost nobody talks about the 4th one. Rule 1, points. Most points wins. Win equals 3, draw equals 1, loss equals 0. 4 points, 2 wins, almost always gets you through. 3 points is where it gets risky. Points tied. Rule 2, goal difference. Goals scored minus goals, allowed across all 3 games. Attacking soccer gets rewarded. Defensive soccer that still wins gets rewarded less. Still tied? Rule 3, total goals scored, not goal difference, just raw goals scored across all 3 games. The system rewards teams that actually go out and attack. Wait, stop, because the next rule is the one nobody on TV ever explains, and it's the one that can eliminate a team that did everything right. Rule 4, fair play points. This is the card count tiebreaker, and it operates on a deduction system. Yellow card, -1. 2 yellows, same match, -3. Direct red, -4. Yellow plus direct red, -5. Fewer cards means higher fair play score. The cards from all 3 group stage games count. A player who picked up a yellow in their first game, that card is still following his team around in the tiebreaker table. 1 yellow card can be the difference between advancing and going home. 2 teams, everything identical. The cleaner team advances. The team with 2 yellows flies home. That is exactly how this rule works. But if fair play still doesn't separate the teams, there's one final rule. And this one was decided before the tournament even started. Rule 5, FIFA World Ranking, published before the tournament started, before a single game was played. The last tiebreaker in this entire system was decided before any of these players even boarded their flights. This isn't theory. The 2026 World Cup is live right now. Here are the teams that have already punched their ticket to the round of 32. Mexico, USA, Germany, France, Norway, Argentina. all through. Messi broke the all-time World Cup goals record en route to winning Group J. On the other side, Haiti, Turkey, Tunisia, Jordan, already eliminated. The group stage isn't over, and the third-place race is still wide open. Every card, every goal, every result right now is shaping that combined third-place table. This race is happening in real time. So here's what you now know that most fans don't. 48 teams, 12 groups. Top 2 from each qualify, 24 teams. Best 8 third-place teams also advance, the brand new round of 32. Who gets those 8 spots? Points, goal difference, total goals, fair play cards, FIFA World Ranking, set before the tournament started. 1 yellow card, 1 extra goal, 1 ranking point from 6 months ago. Now you understand the system, but here's the new problem. You've seen this grid every day since the World Cup started. G, P, W, D, L, P, T, S. Most people have no idea what half of that means. That video is already up. Watch it now.